That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Random Sunday Hangout. Episode dos. Walter, how do you say it in French?
Do?
Doof. Alright, doof.
Not doof. Do. Wait.
Do.
What?
Hey,
No.
do.
I think it's do. I'm not sure.
I do. And we're joined by one half of rap metal,
Oh,
Mr. Matt Barnes,
fine.
played by Mr. Levi McIntyre.
Yep.
Wearing his Daniel Bryan shirt, playing Here Comes the Pain.
And
On
just
his one
spinning on my chair.
spinning on his chair like it's none of his business. I think, Levi, you are actually holding the record right now. You're the
What?
only guy I know that's doing like 3 ice bucket challenges already.
Now it's gonna be 4 because I got nominated again.
Damn, you're on a roll, bro.
That's going tomorrow.
You are setting the bar, man. Damn, I just did mine today.
Yeah, I saw that.
In the taint. Yeah. But I mean, that was funny how I was challenged by Connor. So yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I'm playing season mode on Here Comes Pain as The Rock on SmackDown. I'm in a match with Big Show right now.
On the
And
PS2?
Yep.
Oh, I've played that in a while, man. Oh yeah, you got the control. Hey, it'd be funny, right? Try running a call fed on SmackDown Here Comes the Pain on a 72-inch LED TV. Just imagine that. Holy crap. I know a promoter, a call promoter that would do something like that.
Well, I'm doing CWA on 2K15.
No. I know someone that would.
Oh,
yeah. We've had history with this individual. What's this? PM here. Sean messaged me.
See what we got up in here.
Exactly. Indeed. So yeah, knowledge of wrestling. How you been, man? How's work treating you?
It's been pretty good.
The restaurant business. I heard you've been promoted to chef now, right?
Oh, no.
You're giving out your own ingredients, your recipes, doing shit.
Oh, I'm not doing that yet. Probably will never do that.
You probably admit you would, man. All you gotta do is believe. You gotta do is believe, bro. When you believe, bro, good things will happen. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. So I found out this week that I have 2 cavities, and I gotta get a wisdom tooth removed.
Ooh.
And it hurts like.
I had a cavity like 2 years ago.
It hurts like right here.
Yeah, and if you can see, I got a filling right there.
Oh, I gotta get mine in too.
I've had this filling for like a year and a half.
The dentist told me. It's funny, right? 'Cause I scheduled my appointment at 2 p.m. Friday, right? And I get there, and mind you, I'm new there. I'm getting this PM. Who's PMing me? Well, I will not be tomorrow. We'll see though, Sean. But anywho, so what happened was I get there Friday, right? Do my appointment, whatever. I go in because it's my first time there. They make me, fill out the forms and all that, right? I'm filling them out, and mind you, I'm using my mom's health insurance, right? Because of her job, right?
Yeah.
And so they're making me fill out all this BS and shit, right? And I'm waiting in the waiting room, sitting there. It's about to be 3 p.m. I'm like, wait a minute, my appointment's at 2 p.m. What the fuck, yeah? And they finally call me in at 2:50 something. Right? So they got me sitting there, right? And they take x-rays of my mouth, how my teeth are and shit, right? And they put they lay me down, whatever, right? And they open my mouth. They put a fucking pipe, big ass pipe, right? They put it in my mouth. They made me bite it. And they come out with a telescope. And that's where they take their pictures and shit of each angle, each side and shit. That's what they made the discovery that, hey, you got 2 cavities and a wisdom tooth that needs to be pulled out. The good news is, though, that one of the cavities can be fixed. The other one needs to either be filled in or a root canal. And now what they said is they're gonna put a crown, a temporary crown, to see if it improves. If it's not, then you know what? All root canal,
Mhm.
and that shit costs money.
Yeah.
That
I remember when I had my fill and it cost like $50.
I gotta move. I gotta move. Where are you from again? You're from St. Louis. You're from Cleveland, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm from West Portsmouth, which is like an hour and a half away from Columbus and 2 hours away from Cincinnati.
I gotta move there. Shit, everything's cheap over there. Damn.
Ohio.
Gotta move over there now. It's cheap. Way cheap. And it turns out I gotta go back. I gotta go back for another appointment because apparently what they did also, they did a cleaning, right? They did a cleaning, and apparently my gums are they're too into my teeth. That when they touched it, I would start to bleed and shit. Even though when I brush my teeth, I start bleeding. I don't know if any of you guys do that too.
I have that
Yeah.
happen.
And you brush and shit, and you start bleeding from the gums, whatever.
Yeah.
So they had to knock me out to complete the cleaning, pretty much. They had to knock me out, complete this cleaning, and yeah, I'm nervous as fuck though. The fact that yo, because I've seen videos, I've been watching YouTube videos as of late of how they are going to remove the wisdom tooth.
Mhm.
And what it is, right? They put anesthesia, whatever, right? They knock you out, obviously, anesthesia, and they make an incision. They open the gum, and you see the blood flowing, and oh my god! But again, you don't feel the pain though. But still, I can just imagine though for those that you can't move your tongue. Like your tongue has to be stuck there while they're doing this.
Yeah, they try to put you to sleep.
Nah, they don't. What they do is they put anesthesia, so you don't feel anything. I'm like, you just put me to sleep.
No, they do it sometimes. Sometimes
Nah.
people fall asleep.
I'll ask them, yeah. If I'm giving the op, they'll just put me to sleep. Put me to sleep for like an hour, and then do what you got to do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I can imagine though. I can imagine, damn. I just saw a video today of some guy. I think he's some redneck town, whatever. And they called it redneck dentist. And what they did is the guy had his final tooth, right? This the last one right here, right?
Mhm.
They had some guy with a crowbar just yank the shit out of it,
Ooh.
and had him drink Jack Daniels just to cure the pain and shit. Just take a sip, man. Just take a sip. Spit it out. Spit it out. Come on now. Whiz it out. Whiz it out. And I'm like, yo, come on.
Mm.
Yeah, so I just finished doing a hangout on TRN Talking Wrestling Network, where I stole the show.
By the way, hey, Steven, I always keep wondering, how do you get the, like, on the Hangouts, the little Heel Steven thing with the link on there, on your screen? How do you do that?
I'm glad you've asked, Mr. McIntyre. I'm glad you asked, Mr. Barnes. I'm glad you asked. I'm going to share my screen with you right now, okay?
Okay. Oh, my back.
Here we go. We got to pay attention now, Sunshine, yes?
Yes.
I know you guys in Team COH don't, what you do is, all right, first off, you want it for that, you have to go here, right?
Mhm.
And you got it right here. You just set it up whatever to whatever you want it to be. Here you choose the color of it, and bam, there you go. And make sure it's right here. Make sure this is right here. You put, what your channel name in the bottom. The link to your channel, the www.youtube.com/ whatever your channel is. The color whatever you want. It can be pink, green, orange, indigo, gray, the rainbow if all you want, and all of that. And then you just save it to the preset, and bam, there you go.
Right. Alright, I am working on that right now.
You got the screen share. There you go. So yeah, I mean, it's funny, yo. Like, so I'm on this hangout with this guy, yo, and he's been running the show for a while now. Damn, yo. It was
wasn't no one else there today.
Yeah, man, like, yo, like, literally, Alex set me up today, seriously, but, bro.
Like, why couldn't he do it by himself? What?
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
I don't know what it is. Apparently, I think the guy is too shy or he can't do it by himself. It's funny because he actually does radio. He does radio for a living. You know, he does ESPN in his local town, whatever, college football, high school football, whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, bro, like you can't do it by yourself. And it got to a point where one of the guys that does the production for the show, right, was not able to connect because he's now in college, and his college campus, the Wi-Fi is completely terrible. I'm getting these fucking things now on my phone here. What are the people saying here? Fabian Ortega, hi. What up, Fabian? How you doing today, man? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, guys. Gavin nods. Get lost. I'm not doing that.
Oh, he has to do it.
Get lost. I'm not doing it all. But I'm glad you nearly forgot me. Though it was 6. That was 6. I've turned down. I'm not risking my job to get sick for this. Oh, come on, Gavin. Don't be a wuss. Be a man. Pound your chest like Sheamus. Ah, ah, ah. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, that one kind of hurt too.
That hurt. It did hurt, you know. But, you know, it's one of those things where, and again, you know, the guy means well. He did. But it's like if you watch that Hangout, if you watched it, you can tell for a fact that I carried that show. I made the kid look like $1 million. What do you think, Knowledge of Wrestling? You saw the show.
I kind of saw it. Yep.
What are your thoughts about it? Like, if you were to put it side by side, and what has happened, like, what do you think?
I don't know. He was just talking about random stuff for the most part, like the commentators, and he defended main event.
Yes, Levi. Do you believe? No, Levi. Let me ask you a question, Levi. You being a WWE fan and all, do you watch main event on the WWE Network?
Sometimes.
Do you think it's the best wrestling today and main event?
No.
Okay. You see, this guy I'm on the show, he's like, oh, main event is like the best wrestling shows going on today in all wrestling. Better than Raw, better than SmackDown, hell, even better than NXT.
Nah.
No, I disagreed. I'm sorry. And I did the same thing to Leo. They're like, really?
Yeah, like, what?
I was laughing when he was defending. I'm like, come on, man. Just admit it's a C-level show.
I mean, here's the thing with main event. You know, I get it. You know, sometimes main event can pull some shows out there. That's fine. You know what I mean? But the problem is, you know, you're not missing out because you can watch it on the network whenever the fuck you want to watch it.
Exactly. It's on demand. Go check it out.
For $9.99 a month.
I just
No.
A month. You want to know what else $9.99 a month?
What?
The best of Stephon Guerrero and COH.
Oh God.
Shit, the best of Stephon Guerrero. His epic encounters with Dallas Powell and
David Rivera.
David Rivera on the pre-show and making AJ Young tap out and what else? Eliminating inaccuracy from the Honor Rumble until he got thrown out by Zane LaFontaine and he took Stephon's chuck.
And then his epic encounters with Justin Bateman and Daniel Moss.
Well, we haven't had a match. We haven't touched. If you notice, me and Bateman haven't touched yet. No homo.
They have.
Yeah, but I mean, that was nothing though. I mean, that was nothing. We haven't had the real, you know.
Right.
The business, you know what I'm saying. We haven't had it yet. And that, you know what I'm saying. And you guys saw how I took out Daniel Marsh. That's how you do it. Getting paid to use someone else's finisher, like that's light work, man. It's light work. Now I gotta be on my private skybox. You see, it's amazing how someone like me, well, my call that is, for a short time, has been in this company. Yet look at the guy they debuted with. Look where they're at right now. Look where I'm at.
Right.
What does that tell you? about my car.
Yeah, and right now I'm part of the biggest feud in CUH, the 7 Deadly Sins versus the 10 Commandments.
Of course, you mean, and now again, hey, I'm willing to offer my services if the money's right, of course, if the money is right.
Yeah, you could help make it the 8 Deadly Sins.
Hey, if the money's right. You pay that, any team pay that money.
You have to talk to M Accuracy and Alex Enterprise for that.
I don't know. I supply them with the best Peruvian marijuana from the fields of Peru. But I digress. But yeah, I mean, it's fun though. Doing call is fun. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Doing call is fun. Even though the voice can be a little tiring sometimes,
Yeah.
Gotta drink a full bottle of water. But it's fun. That's this shit out. But yeah. Absolutely, man. School starting. So, by the way, happy birthday, Vince McMahon. 69 years old, people. He's 69 years old.
69!
Can you imagine if we were still in the Attitude Era? Just the shit they could pull off with him being 69 years old. Holy crap, yo.
Oh god.
Or if not, you know what? The Ruthless Aggression Era.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, today I was in this hangout, and the guy has the nerve to say that Brock Lesnar being the WWE World Champion is a bad thing for WWE right now. The worst thing that happened to WWE.
Not
Well, it
even.
goes to show you how much Vince has lost touch with wrestling in the last several years.
So you're saying Brock being champion isn't good?
No, I'm saying it is good. I'm saying Vince has lost touch with wrestling. A lot of touch.
Yeah. I could see that.
It's funny. Babolta in the comment thread here. Babolta wrote here in the comment thread.
Probably something to do with me, I assume.
No. That's nothing to do with you. It's with Walter. I laugh at how he says Walter's name. LOL. Keep it at Knowledge of Wrestling. Knowledge of Wrestling. Would you like to elaborate on why the host of Around the Point decided to call you as Walter Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Knowledge of Wrestling. The
This
viewers
guy-
want to know. The viewers want to know,
This
man.
guy doesn't. He wants to call everyone by their full name. Like if his thing wasn't Heel Steven, they
Don't.
would have got a different name.
My government name. The
You would
government.
have used your government name, and that's how it is. He doesn't like mentioning me as my YouTube name, which makes no sense because all my videos will be and everything I do on the podcast is under my YouTube name, not my full name.
Even Saturday Night Shoot.
Saturday Night Shoot, not under my not under my government name.
Not for nothing, okay? Not for nothing. And listen, we don't mean to be arrogant or cocky, claim that we're the shit. And Levi is a witness to that. We've never claimed to be the shit, anything like that. But if you've watched the Saturday Night Shoots on TR, you can say that myself and Knowledge, we are the stars of TRN. TRN, we've made it what it's become, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
We brought some insight. We brought some machismo levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was different from most of the shows they were doing. Most of the
Don't get me
shows they
wrong.
were doing.
I love Chad's show. I love Open.
Yeah,
Talk.
that show is different.
I love that show. Apparently, his show is what will become also uncensored.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm happy. I'm happy for that. I really am because he deserves it. He deserves to have an uncensored show.
No, but I'm saying most of the other shows on the TRN network, mostly the same. Like they try to be really professional. They try not to curse. That's cool and all, but sometimes it's gonna slip.
Exactly. Fuck, man. Fuck. He got upset. I said the D. I said the D word, dick.
Dick.
Because we were talking about. Oh, fuck.
Check.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Vince. Which young star is Brock putting over? If he puts theirs too loose, too close to Cena, when Cena gets crashed in on Rollins, it doesn't help Rollins. It helps Cena. It gives him 16. Okay, this is my thoughts on the 16 title run. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about some wrestling right now. Okay. All right. This is, I guess, your wrestling talk of this random stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Let's put it this way, right? People are kind of in a riot, if you will, because Cena is about to become a 16-time world champion. And we all know Ric Flair is currently the 16-time world heavyweight. Now, this is my personal point of view, opinion, if you will. Do you agree that even in sports, there's records that are set, right? Someone has the most home runs, someone has the most, in football, I'm assuming, passes or. I don't even watch football, but I'm sure you guys get the idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone has the record for the longest passes or the most touchdowns or I don't know. But knowledge of wrestling, do you know who that is by any chance or anything like that? Or
What happened?
in the NFL, I'm sure there's also a record. So someone had the most, passes or the most, touchdowns done or something.
Touchdowns? Well, in a season?
In a season or in general, all in general football, like the most record.
I don't know overall, but I know Peyton Manning has the season touchdown record.
Okay. Or, in boxing, Rocky Marciano was 49-0. Some say 50-0. What I'm trying to say is records are meant to be broken.
Of course.
Records are meant to be broken. Like, for example, you don't think whoever has the record for the most home runs he wants someone out there to, hey, one day challenge themselves to surpass that record or to reach that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Floyd, Rocky Marciano, rest in peace, but somewhere in his grave, he would, someone up there, he wants, Floyd Mayweather Jr. to reach, 50-0. And he's almost there.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Again,
close.
Let's see here. Hell yeah, nice to see you do it. Nice to see that you did it. Yes, so today I did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I challenged people. Knowledge of Wrestling, Devil's Holic, the Unigamer 661, Heel Cat, Kennel Kevin, Team Rai, DJ Eric. Say hi, Eric. Gavin Fletcher, Gavin Otts, and
if he still had his
Gavin refused to do it. He refused to. Imagine if Gavin
he can't
had
refuse it. He has to donate here.
Yeah, you got to donate. Donate 100 pounds.
100 pounds? It's less than that.
I don't know, still.
No, pounds is less than. Is it less
Like
than
everyone's
that?
everyone's saying 100, and I'm like, okay,
No, it is $100, but I don't know how many pounds that is. That's
probably like 80 something.
Yeah, it's definitely less.
But again, my thought is this: records are meant to be broken at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Who's to say, hey, Ric Flair wants someone to surpass 16 times world champion?
He does, but it's just that people don't want John Cena to do it.
I understand that.
That's the problem.
It's like, I'll be honest. Nowadays, when it comes to John Cena, while I'm a fan of the guy for his matches and as a person, whenever he wins titles, I don't care.
All right, so the IWC would be happy if it was Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Instead of, or the best quitter in the world, or that guy,
Yeah.
Mr. Brooks.
Yep.
They'd be happy if that guy would have done it.
Of course, because they barely get any. They've only had the spotlight a couple of times. Cena has it.
Yeah, it's like all the dumbasses in the IWC probably would jerk off to CM Punk being a 16-time champion.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Yeah.
Punk was the, see,
Exactly.
that's what they want to try to make Roman Reigns, and then people are gonna hate him.
I mean, it's like sometimes when it comes to Cena winning titles, it's just funny to see how far people go to be pissed about it. Because it's mind-boggling. It just makes me laugh because they're so stupid. You know.
Exactly. But again, you know what though? Is what I was saying earlier, records are meant to be broken no matter what.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, take it for whatever you want to take it as. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
then again, for some people, hey, 16 times may just mean, hey, he lost it 15 times.
Yeah.
That'll give you
But
an analogy.
I will say this. His over 1 year title reign he had from late '06 to late '07 was fucking amazing.
I'll give you this example, okay?
Yeah, I was a Cena fan.
Imagine,
Yeah.
right, all right, Hulk Hogan was WWE champion. His first run was 4 years, right?
Hmm.
Can you imagine if John Cena had a title run right now as we speak, a run that lasted 4 years? Imagine the IWC, YWC right now, how they would react.
Oh god. Oh man.
I know
Big
a
time.
guy who last summer exposed his genitalia will be having an orgasm because of this. I'm not gonna say his name, but you kind of get the idea.
Yeah, that. Yep, I don't know how anyone could survive a 4-year title reign over many years of Cena. That's
I
And
could barely handle CM Punk's reign.
yeah,
hey,
it seems like
hey, hey,
ring.
hey.
It was getting a little stale at the end. I don't know why people were pissed at the Rock one. I was like in the minority, like whatever. People are
I
fine
know
with Brock Lesnar winning. Yeah,
To
exactly.
Yeah, and it goes to show you sometimes how hypocritical some people can be. They're like, 1 minute they hate Brock Lesnar to the point where they want to kill him for ending the streak. 1 minute they're gonna praise Brock Lesnar because he
He's
done.
the hero.
Yeah, like it's like people need to make up their minds. It's like either you love the guy or you hate the guy. There's no middle ground. So yeah.
My tooth is killing me right now.
And I'm kicking the Kurt Angle's ass when he comes to pay.
Oh,
me
speaking
too.
of Kurt Angle, apparently he pitched the idea to make a return to WWE.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I heard that.
Vince and Triple H said no.
Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes.
And listen, I understand why they would have said no. Apparently, after Triple H said no, Kurt went to Vince, and Vince said, "Oh, you gotta talk to Hunter. He's in charge now." And it goes back to what I was saying a while back on the Team Hill podcast. WWE right now is Vince McMahon owned, Triple H operated,
Hmm.
and you're seeing that each week. And I'll say this: I think Triple H right now is doing an extraordinary job running WWE. A
Hmm.
phenomenal job. And Vince is just providing the funds.
Yep.
If I open checkbook, hey, sign him, sign her, sign them, and boom, I'll just write the check.
Yeah, I'll be glad. I think it'd be a. I know it's kind of messed up to say a good day when Vince finally steps down. I don't know if he ever will,
Hey,
but
bro, you
He
about to,
probably Vince's ego so big he probably would want his funeral on paper.
I mean,
because
bro,
once
the
he
guy's
steps
almost 70.
down,
The
yeah,
guy's almost 70. I seen a
yeah,
video. I seen a picture of him a while back where I think it was somebody, he's skinny as shit.
yeah, when he did the ice bucket challenge, he lost weight. When I saw the video,
The
so
bucket was in his face. Like, oh, I should have done that. I should have done that.
it was cool. But I think once Triple H and Steph take over the company, I'm not saying the company's gonna be all like great, but it's gonna get a little bit better. Cause look what he's doing on NXT. It's great right now. But you don't get that on Raw or SmackDown, really.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not getting that on Raw or SmackDown. That's why NXT, Because I wish, half of these guys that come over from NXT to WWE main roster, they don't go. I wish they stay on NXT. And people say, this is what I really find hilarious, they get watered down on NXT. Bullshit. I say bullshit to that.
Yeah.
You get watered down on the main roster.
Hell yeah.
Emma, Paige, kind of.
Xavier Woods, Big E,
Adam Rose,
Bo Dallas. Oh, I feel bad for Bo.
Kind of. There's
I don't.
How
feel
dare
bad for
you?
him at all.
How dare you? How dare you say that?
My only problem with Bo Dallas is his face. It makes me want to punch it.
How dare you say that? How dare you disrespect the great Bo Dallas?
I'll respect him once he stops smiling like a rapist. I'll be fine.
Where's Chase Bolivar when we need him?
Bolivar? I haven't talked to him in like almost 2 weeks.
Well, he was a guest a couple weeks ago on the Team Hill podcast. Good episode. But, again, I'm happy right now. What's happening with Steen and Devitt coming in, and a picture that leaked on the internet with them in their regular wrestling gear. I got a feeling that they're going to make Steen and Devitt a tag team in WWE.
I think they should.
That would be interesting.
The writing's on the wall, guys. It's only an angle. It's an angle.
I heard Kalisto and what's that guy's name? Solomon Crow teamed up.
Yeah,
at a house show.
Callahan.
Yeah, Sam Callahan. That could be a good tag.
Where he finally debuted?
No, I think it was on a house show or something.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him on NXT.
Yeah, he hasn't debuted.
Oh God, rock bottom on wood. Oh! Ray just got pwned.
Rey Mysterio. Oh yeah, he's still under contract.
No, he's not.
Rey Mysterio, right?
Yep, that guy.
Yeah, he's under contract.
Which is unfortunate, It's really unfortunate.
It's good for him. That guy, he didn't do everything in his contract. He only wrestled like twice out of his whatever contract extension he got.
Exactly.
The fact that it makes sense for him to add up the injury dates. I know it's unfair, but...
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions for myself, Knowledge of Wrestling, or Thrash Maniac 99, formerly known as Matt Barnes of Power Rap Metal, let us know down below in the comment thread. We'll answer your questions regarding the world of wrestling, life, society, politics, sex. Fuck the VMAs. That too. Fuck the VMA. I don't watch that.
VMAs are terrible.
That's the Illuminati mind control awards for me. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Pretty much is.
I'd rather watch the Slammy awards. That's the real awards.
Exactly.
Slammy. Yeah.
I don't even like those.
Matter of fact, you know what's going on Facebook right now? Hold up.
Oh man.
Slammy awards.
All I gotta say is fuck MTV.
How about VH1, man?
Them too. The only real music channel that's left is VH1 Classic.
Wow.
That is it.
VMA.
Because MTV used to be awesome with like Headbangers Ball or the rap block parties or whatever music shows they had, up until they decided to put on a bunch of dumb reality shows like Jersey Shore.
Now, mind you, again, what's funny about Jersey Shore? They were doing what we were getting. They were getting paid to do what we did when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
My tooth is starting to hurt again, man. Oh, damn it.
Oh, I'll be back in just a second.
Okay, you gotta go put his costume on. You gotta take out one of the belts now. Knowledge of Wrestling, like again, that show scenario. I stole the show. I'm a show stealer, bro. People tune in to see me.
It was only me and Bolter watching that.
Boom, 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 boom. Yo.
Yep. Jobber.
I was watching too. I was watching too. I thought the show tonight was a very decent show. I thought Heel Steven carried the weight of the show. And that's all I got to say. He says also, you better not vote for him. Better not challenge him.
I think I might.
But again, with David coming in, Steen I'm happy. I hope it allows David to use the face body paint. Don't give Steen a stupid name, by the way.
I think he'll keep it.
Yeah, I mean, they can't repackage somebody who is who they are in wrestling as they are in real life. I mean, come on. You can't repackage somebody like Steen.
Exactly, you can't. You can't repackage it as perfect right now. And by the way, if you notice, I think my good friend American Alucard, by the way, I did an Impact review of Hardcore Justice with him on his channel. Alright, this past week. And he just said, it's funny how apparently, let me read the comment here real quick. This way he says, I kind of agree with Vince. Hold on, no, here it is. I just hope WWE allows David to use the face and body paint and don't give Kevin Steen a stupid name. By the way, have you guys noticed that WWE has taken away or had David and Steen make new Twitters yet?
What?
Apparently, when someone signs to WWE, they make them get new Twitter's account. Apparently, they have it for Steen or David.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I still see Steen's thing as Steen fight or some shit like that. So
it's about to be verified. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets verified.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think if I had to say my personal favorite, even though I don't watch a lot of ROH, but when I do, I get really amazed by it. And I think my favorite Steen match that I've seen was him and Generico at Final Battle 2012.
I could have been there.
Yep.
Or in that ladder war. Yeah, I've seen that picture like 10 times already.
Future! Oh, Triple H, about to bury the man. Gonna get buried.
He won't bury them yet. He has to make them stars in NXT first.
I don't think they'd bury Steen because it's like Triple H said, he's been trying to get to him for like a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So I remember I watched an episode of Botchamania where they showed, on the episode they showed like an interview with Steen about a match he had in some show where they weren't allowed to cuss in the middle of the match because Steen got pissed over a guy his partner getting roughhoused, and he goes, "Get up, you motherfucker!" And the crowd went, "Oh!" That was funny.
Indeed. Absolutely.
I love Botchamania. It's so fun.
I think my favorite episode was when they were doing that House of Hardcore reunion and everyone just booed the fuck out of that show. And they were chanting to, what's his name? Shane Douglas. Please retire. Please retire.
I remember one of the worst botches I ever saw was Ric Flair botching a roll-up where he tries to do the roll-up and the dude doesn't fall with him, and he blades himself afterwards. I'm like, you idiot! You fucking idiot! I was like, what was the point of all that?
I know.
And then, there was another one. I remember they showed, an interview with Chris Hero talking about a time where he wrestled Bull Payne in a tag match where he screwed up at least 5 times. Where, he tries to go for the super duper superplex, and he starts going back, and then he's like, oh crap, I have to go forward. And he falls on his back, and Hero takes a super implant DDT, and Bull Payne's looking like,
what happened to your cam?
oh, what the fuck? What? Oh.
Your cam. Black.
Is it normal now?
Nah, it's black. I see you on the bottom here, but when you talk, your screen becomes black. But I still see you on the bottom, though. Ooh, look at that. Is that Is that Brandy Reynolds?
No.
I mean Eden. I'm sorry, Eden from NXT. The
Is it
beautiful.
fixed now?
Nah, it's not fixed yet. The beautiful, gorgeous wife
You know,
on Cody Rhodes.
you know JoJo from Total Diva season 1. She's an NXT ring announcer now.
I know she's doing a fantastic job. I'll say
Doing
better than
okay.
Eva Marie. Can you imagine Eva Marie doing color commentary for
That's
NXT?
terrible.
She
wouldn't know
would
what she
be terrible.
Indeed, she would. Indeed, absolutely.
But yet, she's getting more TV time than the other one that they also brought, JoJo. I think it's because of her age.
Some way I say people at my job were fucking.
Huh?
They caught 2 people at my job doing it
Oh,
Oh
wow.
God.
in the bathroom. 2 customers just came in like fuck it up. And mind you, our bathroom is a public bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's
Where
even worse.
Well, you just open the door. It's not those locked doors. It's those pull it yourselves shit that like weigh heavily, right?
Oh my God.
I just wish I could see your reaction on Levi. Put your cam back on.
It should be back on.
I'll tell you what. Hang up and come back in. Maybe that could work. And he comes back, Mr. McIntyre, in a little bit. Yeah, bro. He's like the most and he's back. Let's hope his camera's working. Talk, Levi.
Is it there now?
Here we go. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, hold up. Where's that shit at?
Google effects.
Yeah, because of that, man. Because of that. Take a bow, Mr. McIntyre. Take a bow, sunshine. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, 2 people were caught doing it in the bathroom of my job, right? It's a public bathroom, too. It's a public bathroom, and it's one of those things where you just pull the door, you just pull it yourself shit, right? And apparently, people were walking in and coming out, like, you know, they know, but they didn't say shit, like, until some lady came in. I think she had you know how sometimes there's moms that go in with their babies, whatever, right? They go in with their babies, right?
Yeah.
And they have to walk and they take them to the men's room because they're too little to go in, whatever. So, yeah, they were doing it in the men's room. Of all things, in the men's room.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's the worst restroom.
Yeah. And the lady started screaming. In mind, this lady was a religious woman. So she, oh, Lord have mercy, what's wrong with these people? Y'all motherfucking need Jesus right now. And she called security. Security came in like the SWAT team. And it's funny because the next thing you see the door, right, where they were doing it in. Cause you have the urinals, right? The urinals, the stalls, whatever. Where you stand up and pee. Then you got the other door. Where you just go open it, take a dump, whatever shit, right?
Yep.
The door came off its hinges.
Oh my God.
The next thing you see is the guy had the girl on the door, penetrating pretty much, and the door fall. They both fall, splat on the ground.
Oh my God.
And while they were getting handcuffed, they were still, thrusting. I know. It's my job. That's what happens when you work in the ghetto. What happens when you work in the ghetto?
In the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Exactly.
Fucking what the hell?
Oh yeah, I was arguing with this girl on Twitter because I said, what did Kim Kardashian do to become so famous? And then this chick was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna find it.
Oh, by the way, Steven, I'm trying to bring back up that thing on my screen that's not working.
Because you got to go back to where you say, all right, go back to where I told you to go at, right?
I'm there right now.
You saved it. Did you save it a while back? Did you save it?
Yeah, I got it right
All right,
here.
you see where it says just click on it and you just have it back in.
Oh no, that's not how the conversation started. There we go. No, because there was this account that said,
Knowledge of wrestling?
no, not on Twitter. They said, retweet for Kim K's ass or favorite for Nikki's ass. And I wrote they were both fake, so who cares? And this girl was like, Kim's isn't, so fuck off. And what the hell did I say after that?
You better tell her to fuck off.
I told her, okay, but she's still a talentless fuck. And she's like, but she got more money than you ever. Well, so who really wins here?
That's
And
fine.
I'm like,
Money,
exactly. That's the sad part, and you just don't get it. We're both just as talentless as she is. She's
exactly.
like, I'm very talented.
Money, the thing about it, money doesn't make you rich. Life makes you rich.
Exactly. No, but that what the hell did she say after that? Oh, she said she's very talented, and I was like, so you're okay with a famous, talentless bitch making more money than you? Because she said she was talented, and she's like, if it's Kim, then yeah. And I was just like, you're a sheep, and she didn't respond.
No, you know what she did? She blocked you. She blocked
She probably
you.
did that, for all we know. But I clicked on her thing, and her freaking what's that shit called? The picture background one, the header. Yeah, her thing says Kardashian. So I'm like, oh, no wonder she was defending her. Like this girl, it was hilarious. I didn't even know her. I just responded to some account.
What happens, bro? It happens, you know. I remember I applied the same thing a couple years ago. I think it was during a Raw, whatever. And some guy got butthurt because I didn't agree with him.
Well then.
I think we've all encountered someone on Twitter or on Facebook that you just go off after and they don't agree with you, whatever. That's the problem with the internet wrestling community. The problem is people are too lazy to make their own opinion, so they depend on someone else's opinion. And you can have a point of view on something, and if that opinion that you have, you know, if it doesn't match what the other person believes in, so you committed the ultimate sin. And reality is, you know, everyone has their own opinion, people. At the end of the day, live with it.
Indeed.
And Mr. Barnes still playing WWE SmackDown, or Here Comes the Pain.
I actually quit. I just finished up a match with Rhino. Where I won with a bitch slap.
Oh man, imagine a call fed with that. Oh my god.
I've seen worse finishes. Like in my first ever call match in YWF, I win with a headbutt. And Travis was on commentary for that match, and he was like, "That sucked. Boo. That was weak. That was weak. That was weak. That was weak."
Because it probably is weak. It probably is, and we don't
It
even.
was weak, but it was just funny.
I know, I can imagine.
And by the way, for any wrestling fan, they must have this DVD.
Oh, that DVD. Oh, I don't have mine yet.
I haven't even watched this yet. It's because I haven't gotten around to it, but I will.
Someone let me borrow it. And I thought it was amazing.
Or for fans or for anybody who loves eating food, get this DVD, Man vs. Food.
Or if you are a huge Kevin Steen fan like I am, may I recommend you all get this.
Steen!
Hell Rising. Which, by the way, after this, I might just put this in and enjoy my evening, because I'm off today and tomorrow. I'm off from work. And I might come, I'll be honest with you guys, me doing videos, I've kind of gotten bored. And I don't think it's because, you know, things are happening. I think it's because, you know, I have my channel, I'm doing the podcast, I'm doing now Saturday Night Show on TR with Knowledge of Wrestling. It's taking a toll, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fun. There's a lot of videos either. I mean,
you're retired, bro.
I do all my shit on the podcast and on Saturday Night Shoes. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to talk about?
100 subs. That's it. I'm set now. I hit the plateau.
I mean, I'll think, but I'm fine the way I'm doing, you know, the podcast and stuff like that. So.
You know, it'd be annoying, you know. People be asking me to give them shout outs and shit. But yet, but yet they have more subs than me.
It's weird.
Exactly. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why? It's sad sometimes, you know. It really is sad.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Or people are like, hey, do you want to Skype? I'm like, who the fuck are you? I think it's because I have my Facebook connected to my YouTube channel. So it's like people can just click on, if they go on my channel, they see the little social media sites on the side there. They click on it, boom, my Facebook PM me, oh, you want to Skype? I'm like, I don't know who the fuck are you. This is to everybody out there. If you have me as a friend on Facebook, and if you send me a PM and if I don't reply, don't take it personal because I don't fucks with you. And 9 times out of 10, I will not reply. Those people that I do fucks with, that I have had a conversation with, that I do know, those are the people that I will respond to. So the people out there, don't take it personal. Don't be like, Heel Steve doesn't care about us. No. I don't know you like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm sure all of us have gotten that in the past. I'm sure we have. We'll be getting channels like, hey, man, do you want to do a podcast? And they have 0 subscribers and 0 videos. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and like what you were saying about with how you make so much videos, I'm in that same boat too. Like, I do a lot of stuff. Like, my wrestling videos, my Walmart Cup Series stuff, my album reviews, and whatever else I do.
Yeah,
like, I'm in a lot of communities now. I'm in the YWC, I'm in the album review community, and I'm in the NR 2003 community. So I'm in a bunch of places.
I mean, to me, you know, I guess you could say I'm also part of the MMA community. I guess all the BWC, the
boxing,
the YBC, the YouTube boxing community as well. I'm also into boxing and MMA, but I just put everything all in one channel pretty much. You know, you have people that will make a channel for certain stuff, and another channel for another. Like, no, just make one channel and just boom, have it all in one. You know what I mean? But I was gonna tell you, but yeah, I mean, I guess you can say I might end up taking a sabbatical, like a certain
sabbatical.
I'm taking a sabbatical. I'm about to pull off a Boston Fan 79 B1. Shit, I'm about to take a break from this YWC shit. I might stop watching wrestling for a while. Say, nah, I can't do that. And also, I got call. You know.
Yep.
I got COH right now and VCW, which apparently VCW, I don't know what's happened. Maybe Scott has, taken a break. I understand. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, really, when it comes to me and doing wrestling videos nowadays, really the only wrestling videos I'll do is pay-per-view predictions and pay-per-view reviews. Really nothing else.
Prediction. I feel like everyone does the same thing. Like, there's no standout with that. It's like, everyone says, oh, he's going to win, he's going to lose, she's going to win, she's going to lose, they're going to win, they're going to lose. Like, there's no originality anymore with prediction videos. Hence why I rarely do them, unless it's like, WrestleMania or a SummerSlam or a Survivor. Or if not, we just do it on the podcast. Pretty much. You know what I mean? But again,
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm in like 3 separate YouTube communities, which is starting to get there, like the YWC album review community and the NR03 community, so I'm in a bunch of places that I'm trying to keep up with, and it's tough. And in the gaming community too, because I forgot I make gaming videos on occasion.
And I gotta start training real soon. I got this Survival of the Fittest tournament coming up for COH. I gotta.
I might be in that too. So
I'm in it.
If we meet up in a match, I'm gonna beat you.
I think what's gonna happen is, this out of character shit, but I think what Travis has in mind is to have Patriot win.
Yeah, that's no doubt. And besides, it's cool that it's happening like that.
My thing is, I don't mind doing the job of Patriot. I don't mind it, really. I don't mind it.
Because Patriot is one of the all-time greats of CAW.
Here's the thing. Here's the vibe that I get. I think it might be me in round 2 or in the semis that get eliminated. I don't know.
Well, actually, how Survival of the Fittest works.
Is this 1 round tournament? It's like a 1 round thing, or?
Well, it's first round is 6 matches, 2 1-on-1 matches, 2 triple threat matches, 2 4-way matches.
What?
The winner of each of those matches face each other in a 6-man elimination pack challenge match on night 2 of Anniversary, and whoever wins goes to night 3 to get a world title shot.
So what about the Funner count? Is that also part of night 1?
I think that's either night 1 or night 2.
Okay, I think because fuck it, I'll say anyway. I don't think he'll even watch this, but I think the plan. I don't think Travis is gonna watch this, but whatever, right? I think the plan is to. I'll say this off the. I'll say it off the air. It was better to say it off the air, but
Better safe than sorry.
yeah, good things are happening. I do believe that.
Same for me.
I do believe that. You know what? For my call. Maybe it's too soon, but you know what? Maybe after this feud, give me a title match. I'm not saying for the world title, but
For like internet or Pride title.
yeah, exactly. I think me and Scott could have good matches too. Even though you probably, I'll probably have to job, but hey, I think our cause can do clinics. If you think about it too, I've beaten former champions already. I've eliminated a former world champion off on a Rumble.
Yep.
First guy to do it in the whole damn match until I got eliminated myself. But the sun was in my eye. That's what happened. I drank too many Inca Colas before the match even.
Oh, God.
It happened. This is why Inca Cola can also be your enemy. I specifically asked, hey, see, I want Inca Colas in my locker room. After and before, I might even hire an Inca Cola boy. It could be Garnet Court.
Oh, fuck Garnet Court, man.
Could be him, or hey, it could be anybody. Hell, it could be you if this whole Team COH don't work out.
The 10 Commandments are we will rise above all.
Or it could be, who could be that one guy, the Mark Kent. He could be the Inca Cola boy.
The Inca Cola man.
You know what's funny, right? Because I've spoke to Travis about this. Because if you've seen, we'll talk about this after on the air. I'm not gonna say it here, but because again, you never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? But again, what in the world? He's sharing the screen. NASCAR 2013 season. I like that. Though I'm not big on NASCAR myself.
This
but
is the game I use for my NASCAR World Cup Series. This is a car I just recently made myself.
Oh, there's a NASCAR fed also on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a lot of these. I'm in a few of them, and I have my own that I do myself, in which David's in.
Amazing.
Some YWC guys have been in it, like Boston Fan 79's been in it. Eminem Howard 12, he's been in it, and actually, he actually won the recent season championship.
Exactly. Absolutely. Don't be a floozies. Be real men.
And here is David's car he uses.
Insurance. Okay, he's sponsored by insurance.
Insurance. There's nothing wrong with being sponsored by insurance.
Hey, insurance is good. You need to have good insurance nowadays. In our society that we live in now, you gotta have good insurance.
Car insurance?
Without good insurance, without car insurance, we'd be like cavemen eating mud.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get
in our underwear. In our underwear. SmackDown moving to Thursday nights, guys. Cannot wait.
I was gonna bring that up. I think that's cool.
Here's my thing, okay? I feel like, in a way, you know what? They're not going to compete with the NFL. You realize the minute they go to Thursday nights, and let's be honest, who really watches SmackDown nowadays?
I'll watch sometimes. Whenever I don't have anything to do, I'll watch.
I'll be honest with you, to me, SmackDown has really lost itself the minute Edge retired.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
That was the last time I stopped watching SmackDown. After he left, I was done. It wasn't the same anymore. And I want to know, did TNA really upload their episode of Impact on their channel? I don't know. I gotta see this.
I assume they would.
Oh,
I
hold
mean,
on. Let's check this out, guys. This is from a race I did in my very first season in Walmart Cup Series. This is wacky.
no, they didn't. It's not on their channel. The episode of Impact. Who said it was?
I don't know.
They're
Oh,
bullshitting.
it's fine.
Probably those haters, man. Those brand whore. That's what the fuck it is, man.
Hey, Steven.
Oh wow, yo, the most funny shit ever, yo. TRN, TNA Impact Wrestling is subscribed to TRN.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, the channel network that we work for, Walter, is subscribed to TRN.
Oh shit.
And you know why? You know why? You know why? We're not gonna say it, but you
Yeah,
know.
I know. Cause we're great. That's why.
We're amazing. We got TNA checking out our shit.
Watch
That's how we roll, man.
We gotta praise the. Nah, did we even praise them?
Bill and Doug ain't got nothing on us, man.
No, I don't even know what we said. Oh yeah, we just said how they were gonna have a rough start at first with the new move.
You know what? F it. Let's talk about some TNA. Okay. So people have been asking me, and I was trying making a video on itself, but I was really tired and lazy. And again, I've just been lazy making videos. I have been just lazy. All right. So people have been asking me, Heel Steven or HS, because that's what they call me for out of respect. I'm HS.
HS high school.
HS, yo, Heel Steven, yo, big man. What's your thoughts on TNA and the 0.65 rating and then moving to Wednesday nights? Now, I'm going to break this into parts, but they'll connect. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday nights. Okay, let's be honest here. I think at the end of the day, it's a smart move. It's a smart move because, let's be honest, they can't compete with the NFL. Do you think SmackDown is going to compete with the NFL with Thursday Night Football? I don't think so.
Nope.
And WWE has suffered as well with Raw when the season starts as well.
Yeah.
So I think TNA has done a smart move by moving to Wednesday nights. Now, the 0.65 rating. Let's be honest here. TNA did not have enough time in promoting.
Yeah, they don't have. They always lack in that.
If you think about it, last Thursday they were on Impact. Last Impact was on Thursday, and they announced, "Hey, we're moving to Wednesday the next day." So you really didn't have enough time to promote. Matter of fact, I did not see one commercial by Spike TV announcing the move to Wednesday night throughout the week until Wednesday. And it's sad because, hey, TNA Impact Wrestling is the highest rated show on Spike TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And they didn't do single squat for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, do you still see my screen?
Yes, we do. We see you in your automobile in the car that you're
Watch
crashing.
this crash. This is my craziest wreck I've had.
You better go get a Jewish lawyer.
A Jewish lawyer.
Shalom.
Watch this.
Oh, you sick human being. God, that's wrong. That's bad. That's terrible, man. That's slipdash. That's even a word.
Whiplash.
There's more of it, too, that happens with it.
So to me, you know what? The move to Wednesday nights, you want to know what I really view it as? People have been saying, they're afraid to compete with SmackDown. Look at them, look at them, they're scared to compete with SmackDown. No. You want to know how I view it as? Do you really want to know the truth?
Yeah.
The way I view this is this. To me, it's wrestling on Wednesday nights. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Think about it. If you are a hardcore wrestling fanatic, your wrestling pleasure is fulfilled. Monday Night Raw on the USA Network. Main event on Tuesday on the WWE Network. That is if people watch Main Event. Wednesday you'll have Impact on Spike TV to the remainder of the end of the year. SmackDown moving to Thursday on Sci-Fi in the fall. You have, from my reports that I have read, NXT's moving to Fridays.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor has their pay-per-views and all that on Saturdays. and then Sunday the pay-per-views on the network or TNA pay-per-views, whatever it may be. So as far as your wrestling pleasure is fulfilled, am I right, people?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we're getting more overexposed with wrestling nowadays.
Now, what do you want?
I think it's too much wrestling sometimes because we
Oh,
don't need
Barry, yeah.
shows like anymore.
Oh, Barry, yeah, it is too much wrestling, and I'm happy for that because we all need some good professional wrestling. Oh, Barry, yeah. That's the wrestling bear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I guess for people who are interested, they get to watch a live race right here at a
ROH.
at a big track that's filled
Killer
with.
O Demon's right. ROH, TNA. I guess you can say that, but TNA has more funds than Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? They have more notoriety, I guess.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I still fucks with Ring of Honor. I still got love for it too. The way I view wrestling is this as well. I treat the three companies like a bitch. If one bitch ain't doing you right, you go on to the next one. And you rotate them. You rotate them, you rotate them, you rotate them. That's the best way to view it right now. And Levi's playing a race.
At Pigs Creek.
How rude.
It's the name of the track. It's
How unprofessional, playing a race during a live stream.
Oh.
Would you be doing that while you're having sex with a woman? I'm gonna play a race. Say nah. But again, it's. I'm not saying it's all I'm a WWE fan or a TNA fan or Ring. No, I'm a wrestling fan. The last thing I want to see is a wrestling fan go under.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to be a sick human being, a satanic individual, a lonely piece of garbage to want a wrestling fan to go under.
Yeah, we still.
You must be. Your girlfriend must be telling you what to do if you want TNA to go under.
Yeah, we must.
You probably sleep on the couch on Saturday nights. Or your girlfriend or your wife might tell you what side of the bed you sleep on if you want TNA to go on. That's how bad it is.
God.
And it's funny, I know people like that, so their wife or girlfriend tell them what side they're sleeping in and shit. It's sad, like, damn, bro.
Oh, wreck.
You pay for that bed, man? You pay for that bed?
A crash has just happened. Oh, crap.
Oh, the great crash maniac happened.
Holy shit, did my car get in it? It did, my car got
Power within me. Hallelujah. I got the power within me. Hallelujah. I heard, yeah, I agree too, Peter. I heard that apparently
Then what?
AJ and O'Reilly had an epic match at the Fortis 100 this week. I heard about that, but I didn't see. I have to watch it. I'm sure they'll play it on the taping on their TV specials. So yeah, I mean, sometimes I laugh how they have their iPay. What's the point of having these live events or iPay-per-views? It's going to be on the weekly tape show. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, of course. But I digress on that. Eric writes, "Fuck TNA. I'm watching AAA and CML on Galavision. LOL."
What? Lucha Libre?
Hey, I mean, again, everyone has their own pleasure. That's fine as well.
Yeah, I used to like that shit too. I used to watch that shit.
So yeah, knowledge of wrestling. SummerSlam's coming up, man.
What are you talking about? SummerSlam?
Next year, I mean. New York, New Jersey, man. I'm about to say fuck WrestleMania, man. I'm about to go to SummerSlam, yo.
I might go to SummerSlam next year.
You're gonna travel to New York, New Jersey?
Maybe.
Again,
That's like 8 hours away from where I live, so I can drive there.
You better rent a hotel.
Obviously.
Hey, there's my lovely car that I made today.
Hell, I'm considering renting a hotel, and I live near the fucking area.
I know who else could be going. Inaccuracy.
Oh, of course he always. Again, myself, Inaccuracy, Monoxide, obviously. Travis. We all live in, even Walter himself. We all live in the tri-state area.
And even Stewart or Zane LaFontaine, and another wreck happens.
Yeah, Stewart as well. I remember I met him at I met Stewart at Supercar of Honor 7 because I interviewed Monoxide. And Stewart was just sitting there on the side as well. And I actually caught up with him also, during WrestleMania on the train to head over to MetLife.
Did you meet Alex too?
Nah, then I meet out. Maybe I did, but I didn't know who they were at the time. You know what I mean? I didn't know about car or anything like that, like around 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. My teeth hurts. Damn, today I sold the show, man. Today I am the star of TRN. And they wanted to call me the heel channel. What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna call you the heel channel of TRN. What the fuck? Like,
The heel channel?
oh, it doesn't make sense though. Like, my dude is hurting me though. But yeah, how long? How long have we been on though? Like for an hour now, right? I think.
Probably.
Well over an hour, maybe.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it off here, guys. This wraps up episode number 2 of this random Sunday hangout episode 2. I don't think this will be every Sunday. It'll be once in a while, but it'll probably be on a Sunday. We'll just be randomly on the air, just talking about random shit in the world and some wrestling talk as well. So yeah, I'm Heel Steven. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Where are you on right now? Hit the subscribe button. And yeah.
Yep, you can follow me on Twitter at HeyWalter and go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/NowLegitWrestling.
And you can follow me on Twitter at ThrashManiac99 and subscribe to my channel, ThrashManiac99.
Also check out our Saturday night shoot on the TRN Talking Wrestling Network, where we steal the show. All that fun stuff. And we are out like Janet Jackson and Brie Bella and Nikki Bella's titties. Deuces.
Peace and peace.